Hello folks, welcome back. It's about 10:17 and it's way past my bedtime. And I'm feeling pretty laggy today because I've spent the whole day actually eating Chick-fil-A biscuits. Because the company that I work for, we actually had like this sort of get together and they brought us biscuits. And you know, when you're Asian and you see free food, you eat 5 biscuits. And then you get sick to your stomach and you regret your decision. But I need to gain weight, so might as well gain it unhealthily. So first thing I want you guys to do, go to your styles.js, which is in the assets.js, and I want you to add several other things so we can make this thing look good when we actually show it to you what we're actually making. But right now we're basically just add some badges, and you have no idea what those are. I'm not going to explain it now because when we actually make it, you'll see what they are. So we have quite a lot of things to do in the search actually. We got a lot of shit to remove. So, I swore. I'm trying not to swear, but we got a lot of shit to do. So we got to remove some things actually. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to move this one, all these things from native base, move it down here in the bottom. And we're going to remove a bunch of stuff. We're going to move this API because it's not going to be used. We're going to remove the URL because it's not going to be used. The font, app loading, constants, remove that because it's not going to be used. Things from React Native, that's not going to be used too, so we'll just remove that as well. And we have this to label and view. Those aren't going to be used as well as these fields. This field tag from redux-form, we're not going to use that. So remove that label and view. And this is what we're going to end up with. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a look at these states. Lead, follow, dance, min and max age. We're going to just turn them back to strings because, well, right now we don't have any fields actually to take care of them. If you just go down, and I'm not going to do it here, but if you just go down and look down at the handlers, we don't actually have anything that would handle them right now. Well, we have dances, but we'll just keep them as empty strings for now. So after that, what I want you to do is there's extra spacing to add some handlers for our goals. The social performance competition and training, we have to have our handlers to handle that. I mean, you have to make this get goals function. Might be better at this point. I think this has been shown in profiles as well. Right, so if you're a smart developer, which I am not right now, so I don't know why you're listening to me, but you probably should because I make excellent videos. But for this get goals, we are using this because our goals in the backend, it actually expects a string, so this actually takes what the states have and it makes it into a string. And then we have the submit function. Of course, this is gonna do the search. It's gonna call the search on the back end and give us some results. Along with that, the next thing we want you to do is add another picker item for the countries. Select the country so that when they first hit that search page, they would not see Canada as first value, but select the country, which prompts them to select the country. If they pick select the country, the value will be an empty string, which means that we don't use that filter. Same thing here, partners preferred traits. You can see that we're using body type. We're not supposed to be using body type. We're supposed to be using gender, or else it won't work. And we're gonna put the same kind of deal here. Instead of select country, we're gonna make an empty value. I would like my partner to be, that's gonna be the default label that would be shown. Same thing here. The preference for this body type is no preference. Same thing here, ethnicity, no preference, and we got to change that body type of ethnic. And I think I was supposed to show you something else. Alright, so if you don't have these placeholders, select the dance, or you prefer your partner to be A for the lead follow picker and the dance picker, then please change those. For the placeholder, I know it says gender and all, but you don't really need them. We're not going to be using those placeholder when it actually renders. It's just going to show that your preferred partner to be so you can remove those if you want, but I'm just going to leave them there because I'm lazy. So we already changed that. Next thing to do is we're gonna add some more no preferences. So add that to drinking and smoking habits. Don't smoke, folks. It's bad for you. I never smoked. Well, other than that one time or 2 times. I'm from British Columbia, so figure out what I smoked before. Relationship status, no preference. And now that we're onto these checkboxes, remember we just added the handlers. Just gonna add all those handlers there like we did for the profiles. Not gonna explain it here. And some spacing as well. And the next thing we're gonna do is we can just get rid of these values. We're not gonna use them. And then get rid of the sanitized initial values. And you are set, my friend. So the next thing I want you to do is I want you to go to your container search, add in that new file, SearchResults.js. You need it. And I'm just gonna plop in a bunch of code. And that's it. We're good for that. And if you want that code, you know what you could do. I've been saying it for the whole entire series. Join that mailing list and you can get all this code for free, which you would probably want if you're following these tutorials, because it's harder to follow if you gotta type out all this code that I'm not showing you, right? Dances. We're basically gonna do the same thing as we did in searches. We're just gonna remove some imports. So we're removing the same imports actually, the React Native ones, the expo, the URL. Well, we'll move that down there first. It's burped. Those burritos, man. The URL and the API. Remove that field. Bring down that redux-form, and you're good. And I think we're doing the same thing in profiles too. Instead, we're removing app loading. We don't need that. We're removing the field. We don't need that. And that's about it. Now, finally, the router. Remember, we just added a new search results in containers into this folder, and we gotta put that in the router. So because there's screens, so we're just gonna import search results, and then since we imported search results, we're gonna add a search results container, which I do here. The screen will be search results, what we imported. We're not. So the difference here is, we're not going to have a drawer icon, because the only way you're going to get to see search results is actually when you click the search button on search form to bring up the search results. That makes sense, doesn't it? I can design things. So that's pretty much it. I do want you to change that drawer label for the dances to be my dances, because you're going to be editing your own dances. And of course, we've got to add that search results to my drawer navigator. So we'll just add it there, and you are set. So Segas.js, what I want you to do is in the login user, I just want you to bring down that alert under the yield function or yield call, and then get rid of that console log. You don't really need that, so I don't know why that's doing there. And the next thing is the search users. Just make sure you have this response.data, or else you probably won't be getting the right things. Though you'll probably need access to my backend, so I'm wondering how that will work, but we'll think about that later. And also make sure that your navigation service navigates to search results. That's why we don't need to add that drawer icon in the search results or container, because I'm telling you, the only way you're going to get there is if you go do search, click search. This is the function that will be called when you click search, because when you click search, it's going to call this search user attempt, and that search user attempt will call this search users. So if you go down there and you search users attempt, this is the tag that will be called. It'll call search users, which was the function that we were seeing before. And then it'll go run through this function, and if everything goes well, then you'll get back results in your reducer, in your Redux store, and then we'll navigate them using the navigation service to the search results, where we'll show them the results. So that was a mouthful. So that's it. I gotta go take a shower, because even though I look good, you can't really smell me right now, so that's fine. But I can smell me, which is not fine. But anyways, this is all I wanted to show you for today. We went through a lot of content, but I will be writing a tutorial as well to show you the code of what we changed, except for search results. You just gotta join our mailing list to get that. because it's just a block of like 200 line codes, and I don't want to type that down, fill that up in a tutorial. So other than that, again, join my mailing list. Course Act, just click the description in the description or check my IG bio and you'll find it. And please rate, comment, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.